This is NEC News Today. I'm Jeremiah McKinnon with NECNewsToday.com. Here now are the top cannabis news stories from around New England for the first week of May 2022. Our first story this week originates from the state of New Hampshire, where the Senate recently tried to stop cannabis legalization, but the House is still trying to do whatever it can to pass some kind of cannabis reform. The New Hampshire Senate voted 15 in opposition and 9 in support on House Bill 629. The bill would not establish dispensaries, but would allow adults to possess up to 3/4 of an ounce of cannabis and cultivate up to 6 plants at home. A separate bill that would have legalized cannabis and set up state-run dispensaries was also voted down by a voice vote of the Senate. At first, many felt like this marked the official end to the session's attempt for lawmakers to pass a cannabis bill at the New Hampshire State House. However, House lawmakers have recently introduced the language from House Bill 629 into a criminal justice bill that has already passed through the Senate in a last-ditch effort to legalize cannabis. For more information on this developing story, please visit NECNewsToday.com. In Massachusetts news, Steve Hoffman of the Cannabis Control Commission abruptly resigned as chairman, leaving the agency months before his term was scheduled to end. On May 2nd, an email was sent to members of the Cannabis Advisory Board from Matt Giancola, Director of Government Affairs and Policy at the Cannabis Control Commission. He notified Advisory Board members that Chairman Steve Hoffman formally resigned from the agency effective Monday, April 25th. Hoffman's photo and bio has already been removed from the Commission's website. Chairman Hoffman was the last of the original 5 commissioners and spent over 4 years with the agency to establish the Cannabis Control Commission. Hoffman's term as chairman was set to end in September 2022. Hoffman now joins Doyle, McBride, and Flanagan as commissioners who have resigned their positions before the end of their tenure. Hoffman joined the agency in 2017. Massachusetts law gives the Treasurer and Receiver General the power to determine who is the next chairman. It's unclear at this time if Hoffman stepped down to pursue another venture or if he's chosen to step down for retirement. I first met Chairman Hoffman back in 2017 and got to know him when I used to live stream early Cannabis Control Commission meetings to the public. I wish him the best and commend him on his efforts standing up the cannabis industry in the Commonwealth. For more information on this developing story, please visit our website. Cloud Creamery has announced that their latest flavor of cannabis-infused ice cream, Strawberry Shortcake, is about to hit store shelves next week. This Strawberry Shortcake is made with real fruit and full-spectrum cannabis. The product is gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan. Cloud Creamery produces an assortment of cannabis-fused ice creams and sorbets. Anyone who attended the New England Cannabis Convention in Boston was able to try some of the non-infused Strawberry Shortcake flavor at the Bountiful Farms booth. This flavor looks so good I may need to review it myself. For more information on this new product, please visit NECNewsToday.com. A company in Brunswick, Maine is applying to become a federally approved cultivator of marijuana for research purposes. For more than 50 years, the University of Mississippi contained the only federally sanctioned marijuana cultivation facility designated for federal research purposes. In 2016, the Drug Enforcement Agency announced that they would expand the number of cultivators whose product could be used in federal marijuana research. The company, Maridose LLC, is based out of Florida and is one of roughly 24 applicants for a cultivation permit from the DEA. Maridose has chosen a 2,200 square foot space in the Tech Place Business Incubator facility at Brunswick Landing. The company hopes to begin operation at some point next year. For now, the company waits for final approval from the DEA. For more information about this story, please visit our website. The Pawtucket company that received Rhode Island's last new medical marijuana license believes their store could be ready to open by October. Mother Earth Wellness is the 6th and final company to receive a medical marijuana dispensary license from the state of Rhode Island. The company already operates as a cannabis cultivator that can sell to one of the 3 operational medical dispensaries in Rhode Island. Now, Mother Earth Wellness has state approval to open their own storefront dispensary in Pawtucket. Joe Pacuris, an owner at Mother Earth Wellness, says that the company is ready to move forward and bring Rhode Island patients a much-needed new compassion center. Pacuris says that the store could be open as soon as October. Rhode Island lawmakers created 6 new medical dispensary licenses in 2019 to expand the medical marijuana access for patients across the state. For more information about the story, please visit our website. In Massachusetts, the cannabis dispensary INSA has launched 5 new in-house strains, each named after the Springfield area code 413. The new strains will first be released as pre-rolls to give customers an affordable way to try them out. The strains took roughly 2 years to develop, according to the announcement. 413 Concord Grape, 413 Runts, 413 Raspberry Bodino, 413 Poppy Runts, and 413 Ice Pop are the newly released strains. For more information on the lineages behind these strains, please visit necnewstoday.com. The state of Vermont recently missed a May 1st deadline to begin issuing cannabis licenses, blaming a lack of staff for the delay. Vermont law requires that licenses for integrated licensees, small cultivators, and testing laboratories begin to be issued on or before May 1st, 2022. The Vermont Cannabis Control Board announced that they are not prepared to start issuing adult-use cannabis licenses. According to the announcement, adhering strictly with the May 1st date without a full licensing staff or a compliance team would run counter to consumer protection and public safety. Chairman James Pepper explained that the agency was unable to start hiring licensing and enforcement staff until state funding was approved in March. At the current moment, the Vermont Cannabis Board has 4 employees. This delay is causing some to question whether Vermont will be ready for cannabis sales to begin in October, as previously expected. Pepper does not believe that this early delay will have much impact on the debut of recreational cannabis sales. To find out more about this story, please visit our website. NBC News recently aired a story on social justice and equity in the cannabis industry that featured Massachusetts companies Pure Oasis and Trade Roots. Now Tonight with Joshua Johnson is a show on NBC that recently aired a story on social justice and equity in the cannabis industry. In part 2 of their series called Pot Equity, the show focused on Kobe Evans of Pure Oasis and Jesse Pitts of Trade Roots. Commissioner Concepcion from the Cannabis Control Commission also participated in the segment to help viewers understand the facts on the ground that contribute to equity in the cannabis industry. This video is about 9 minutes long with a unique style that amplifies the voices of each participant. For more information, please visit our website. The 3 Democratic candidates for Massachusetts Attorney General recently spoke about cannabis at an event at Boston College. The Boston College Law School Rappaport Center held an event where the Democratic candidates for Massachusetts Attorney General shared their views on several topics, including cannabis. The Democratic candidates include former Boston City Councilor Andrea Campbell, Attorney Shannon Liss Reardon, and Deputy General Counsel at the United States Department of Commerce, Quentin Palfrey. Among the topics discussed was the subject of cannabis. Each candidate laid out their feelings on the future of the cannabis industry. The race for Attorney General in Massachusetts has direct implications on the cannabis industry due to its appointment authority. Voters will choose the next Attorney General of Massachusetts on November 8, 2022. For more information on this forum and the candidates, please visit our website. The latest medical marijuana dispensary in Massachusetts is opening its doors on May 7th in Framingham, Massachusetts. UpTop received their commence operations notice from the Cannabis Control Commission on May 4th. UpTop is the 3rd medical marijuana dispensary to open in Framingham, and it's located at 315 Worcester Road. The company announced that for a limited time, new patients will receive 50% off their purchase. Patients can begin making pre-orders on the website beginning on May 5th. The dispensary was formerly called High Five, but recently rebranded to UpTop after a lawsuit from Theory Wellness, who felt the High Five brand name infringed on their High Five branded marijuana products. UpTop says they've thoughtfully designed their dispensary into an engaging neighborhood space that is friendly and inviting for patients and caregivers. The store is set to open at 9 a.m. and close by 8 p.m. To learn more about the store opening, please visit our website, necnewstoday.com. The Massachusetts Department of Revenue has announced an upcoming opportunity for individuals to provide public comment on proposed rules around taxes on cannabis deliveries. The upcoming remote public hearing will be on proposed regulations around cannabis delivery and state sales tax. Over the past year, the Cannabis Control Commission has successfully launched the delivery operator and courier delivery licenses. Members of the public will have the opportunity to provide feedback on regulations that the DOR has proposed regarding the collection of taxes from cannabis delivery operators and couriers. The updates will clearly explain how delivery transactions are impacted by the collection of taxes. The draft also explains how advanced tax payment requirements apply to certain marijuana retailers. The remote public hearing will take place on June 1st at 10 a.m. via WebEx. Individuals that notify DOR of their intent to testify at the hearing will be afforded an earlier opportunity to speak. For more information about these proposed regulations and this upcoming hearing, please visit necnewstoday.com. Resinate in Worcester, Massachusetts is holding a community market for adults to network and learn about local cannabis products and brands. The locally owned and operated Resinate dispensary in Worcester is holding a cannabis community market in partnership with Garden Remedies, Panacea Wellness, Smith Cannabis Company, and Nova Farms. The event will take place between noon and 6 p.m. at Resinate's Dispensary at 1191 Millbury Street in Worcester. The event takes place both inside and outside, featuring live music, giveaways, cannabis lifestyle vendors, and a chance to meet and greet with fellow cannabis enthusiasts, artists, and entrepreneurs. Resinate will provide a unique, curated menu of premium products for the day of the event that showcases local and regional brands, apparel, and accessories. For more information on the upcoming event, please visit necnewstoday.com. Last but not least this week, Maine lawmakers now have the final say on any new medical marijuana regulations, after a new law took effect that's weakened the rulemaking power of the state's Office of Marijuana Policy. A new law in Maine is now in effect that prevents Maine's Office of Marijuana Policy from enacting new medical marijuana policies without prior approval from the Maine legislature. The legislature has now given themselves the power to accept, reject, or change proposed rules before they go into effect. Normally, state agencies have the power to create and change their own regulations. In 2021, the Office of Marijuana Policy tried to introduce rules to set up a seed-to-sale tracking system for medical marijuana products, similar to what is required for adult-use cannabis. Officials were concerned that without a seed-to-sale tracking system, the medical marijuana market in Maine could be ill-equipped to detect underground illicit activity. The medical marijuana market in Maine also does not require testing of cannabis products. Adult-use cannabis is subject to mandated testing. Members of the Maine legislature agreed to pass this bill to protect small medical marijuana operators from new policies that would hurt their businesses. According to the director of the Office of Marijuana Policy, he's worried about the lack of transparency and accountability in the Maine medical marijuana industry. For more information about this developing story, please visit our website. For the absolute latest New England Cannabis News, head on over to necnewstoday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to NEC News Today for more great content and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of the show. For New England Cannabis News Today, this is Jeremiah McKinnon reminding you to always use cannabis responsibly and to enjoy your cannabis-filled adventures throughout New England.